What is going on, everybody? It is ya boy, Sir MC Coin, and we are back here with your Arizona Cardinals Madden 19 franchise. We've got a big NFC West matchup here in Week 4 against the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are a team kind of on the fringe of rebuilding. They're not quite a rebuild team, but they're not quite the Super Bowl contender dynasty that everybody, is used to seeing out of the Seahawks. The Legion of Boom is all but gone. And you know what? This is a great opportunity for the Seahawks to prove, for the Cardinals to prove that this early 2-1 start isn't just a sham. They're going to try to go 3-1 this week over the Seahawks, led by rookie Josh Rosen. Not having the best start to the season. I'd like to see those interception numbers go down. But at the end of the day, we're getting W's, and that's all that matters. So we'll see the Cardinals start here on 1st and 10. Go to David Johnson, because who else? This is a weird little thing where Madden just likes to freeze. But 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. Right back to David Johnson as he goes right up the middle. Easy hole. He picks up 11. They're going to let David Johnson run like that. It's going to be a long day for the Seahawks defense as Rosen goes play action and he has the ball stripped. Picked up by Frank Clark. Oh boy, the first drop back for Rosen results in a fumble. Here comes Seattle. Handoff goes to Chris Carson, and he's going to break a tackle to the outside. And on their first offensive play, Chris Carson goes 27 yards for the Seahawks touchdown. And that is how you take momentum and make it yours early in a football game. Force the fumble, rushing touchdown on the very first play. Arizona now takes over down by 7, and Rosen on his second drop back goes down yet again. That was 2nd down and 16. Let's see if we can keep Rosen upright as he finds Jermaine Gresham to the outside. That's good for a short gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd down and long. Rosen steps up in the pocket and right into a sack. This time it's Nazir Jones. 3 sacks on 4 dropbacks. Not a good start for the Cardinals O-line. Now the defense is tasked with trying to stop this Seahawks offense from really opening this game up. Russell Wilson finds 6, and that'll lead to a 3rd and 4. Wilson looking over the middle, and that actually tips off of Jamar Taylor's helmet. It was a little more heads up, pun intended. He could have had a pick there. A 1st and 10 from the 3. David Johnson barely gets out of his own end zone. It'll lead to a dangerous 2nd and 12. This time Johnson is able to pick up 4, but still leading to a 3rd and long. Play action now for Rosen. He's already received a sack on play action as the pressure comes in. He'll unload this one deep. It's tipped around. Falls harmlessly to the ground as he was looking for Larry Fitzgerald. So another harmless drive and great field position for the Seahawks. It'll go backwards a little bit, though, as Hassan Reddick and Marcus Golden combined to bring down Russell Wilson for the first time. As now they go handoff to Rashad Penny. The rookie with his first carry gets 11 yards. Chris Carson scored the touchdown, but Penny does seem to be the featured back, as on 3rd and 6, a nice job by Christian Campbell to get a hand in there. So right back to Arizona. On 1st and 10, they'll go underneath. There's J.J. Nelson, this team's leading receiver through 3 weeks. Kind of a surprise there. He gets 7. On 2nd and 3, more wide open space as David Johnson sheds a tackle. That's an easy pickup of 20 yards. He's barely caught from behind as we check out this Seahawks defense. Frank Clark and Nazir Jones are the main guys up front, as Bobby Wagner anchors this linebacking core. And all that's left of the Legion of Boom is Earl Thomas, but Shaquille Griffin has been an excellent replacement. He is looking really good in his young career. Handoff left side to David Johnson, goes for 6, and that'll lead to a 3rd and medium. Rosen on the dropback. He had everyone in tight, lobbing one now. He was looking for Jermaine Gresham, and instead it is intercepted by Shaquille Griffin. Cardinals drive over. Seahawks take over again. Handoff Penny. No, it's play action. There you go, screen out for Doug Baldwin, who makes a move around one defender. Doug Baldwin will take that one up past the 40 to the 41. 2 of 5 start for Russell Wilson, as now he goes outside to the tight end, Ed Dixon. We'll see 2 tight ends deployed a lot. It'll be Ed Dixon and Luke Wilson, as now the Seahawks are without Jimmy Graham. Wilson on 3rd and 5, just forced to throw that one away. A 3 of 8 start. And again, the Cardinals starting pinned down inside their own 5-yard line. David Johnson doing a good job trying to get them outside of the shadow of their own end zone. 2nd and 6, handoff, David Johnson going right back up the middle. That's first down yardage as he already has 55 yards. We're still in the first quarter. Handoff again, wide open hole up the middle for David Johnson. Now 66 yards. And hey, guess who? David Johnson. And guess what? There's room. Easy pickup of 5. That will lead to a 3rd and medium, and they're going to throw it. Rosen, quick hitter, complete to Christian Kirk, the rookie. And that'll move the chains as we near the end of the first quarter, and we have moved into the second now. David Johnson takes the handoff, and again, just so much open space. Now 82 yards on 12 carries for David Johnson, averaging 6.8 a carry. 1st and 10, the throw outside, a nice chase down by Shaquille Griffin, one of the few guys who can catch up to our boy J.J. Nelson. On 3rd and 8, they'll go screen to David Johnson, and he's got the blockers, makes a move. Nice pickup of 14 for David Johnson to move the chains as they are in field goal range now. 2nd and 10, David Johnson takes a carry, picks up 3. Didn't have a lot of space, but a good job to get something out of it. Now it's 3rd and 7 for Rosen as he steps up in the pocket and airs this one out towards the end zone, and it's caught by Larry Legend for the touchdown. Earl Thomas thought he could get it. He went up for the pick. It soars right over top of him and into the hands of Larry Legend, who comes down with a one-handed catch just to show off a little bit. Cardinals tie this one up at 7 apiece. We'll see what the Seahawks have for an answer as Penny goes up the middle, and nice, wow, strong running from Rashad Penny. That's a strong pickup of 11. Easy first down for the Seahawks. Wilson throwing now over the middle, and there is one of his tight ends. That is Luke Wilson. Wilson to Wilson. 1st and 10 now, Seahawks. Wilson takes the pass, looking downfield, and he's lucky that one wasn't picked. Christian Campbell was right in the area but couldn't come down with it. The rookie's still looking for his first. 2nd and 10, oh boy, Deion Buchanan blowing up Rashad Penny in the backfield. A loss of 4 on that play. 3rd down and 14 now, Wilson. Going to the air, good pocket, finds Penny, and Deion Buchanan making back-to-back plays, this time ripping it out of the hands of Rashad Penny. Seahawks are forced to punt. Arizona takes over as they try to go outside. David Johnson meets Frank Clark, and that'll be a large loss of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 14 now. They go right back to David Johnson, this time to the left side as he bowls through Bradley McDougald. Well on his way close to a first down now, 90 yards for David Johnson. Setting up a much more manageable 3rd and 1, and David Johnson is going to have plenty of space going up the middle. First down as he has broken 100 yards midway through the second quarter. Okay, David Johnson, we see you. 1st and 10, play action now, Rosen. Wide open, there's Larry Fitzgerald, who sheds one tackler across midfield. Picks up the first down as Arizona moves into Seahawks territory. 3rd down and 6, though, upcoming. Over the middle, Larry Fitzgerald again as we see him try to make a spin move. And, you know, maybe Larry a couple years ago could have made that happen. 1st and 10, 4.5 to go in the half. Rosen, good protection, lobbing one up for Kirk, who had his step, but he couldn't come down with it in the end zone. 3rd and 12 upcoming. Rosen, quick throw out in the flats for David Johnson, who cannot shake a defender. Regardless, that does get Arizona into field goal range. They take a 10-7 lead, and now we see the Seahawks in play action. There's a big play to Luke Wilson to start the drive. Russell Wilson still just 5 of 12 for 53 yards. That play moves them close to midfield. On 2nd down, we'll see Wilson throwing again. It's Rashad Penny. He has arguably been the biggest piece of this Seahawks offense. There's a first down into Arizona territory. Less than 2 minutes to go in the half. Wilson throwing underneath. There's Anthony Averett. That's who that one is. I got that name mixed up. That isn't Luke Wilson. 3rd and 7 now for the Seahawks. Penny split left. Wilson rolling right, throwing downfield. That is caught by Jerron Brown with less than a minute. Seahawks take a timeout. Second down, single back is Penny, and Wilson will be dropping back to throw. Good protection as he dumps it over the middle for Penny. He's down to the 5. Seahawks take their second timeout with an upcoming 3rd and 3. Shotgun again for Wilson. He's got 4 wide as he looks out for Penny, and he will be denied the first down marker. Good tackle by Jamar Taylor and Antoine Berthea. So we're going to go into the half with this game all knotted up at 10 apiece. Defense has been playing strong. Let's see who can break away in the second half. Thank you guys so much for watching up to this point. If you haven't already, check out the Patreon, link below in the description. For just $2 measly a month, that's the price of a cup of coffee, you can find yourself drafted into a team as a real prospect in this franchise, and you'll be highlighted in the offseason. So go ahead and check that out, link down in the description. Appreciate you. Both teams have had 2 big splash plays on defense. On offense, aside from that, defense has been the story. We'll see which team will pull ahead here in the second half, as Seattle will receive the second half kickoff. They'll take a knee and start from the 25. I cannot seem to get the difference between the Seahawks and the Cardinals down today. My goodness. Seahawks come out in the I formation. The handoff goes to Carson. His first carry since the touchdown goes for a loss of 2. Trey Boston in the backfield making a play. After a false start, it'll be second down and 17, and Rashad Penny has so much open space in front of him. Nice double tackle made by the safeties, but that brings up a much more manageable 3rd down and 3. Penny in the backfield, Dixon split right. Wilson has his pass tipped at the line of scrimmage and luckily falls harmlessly to the turf. So now we'll see the Cardinals' first possession of this second half as they try to add on to their scoring, as they have scored now 10 points, and they'd like to add on to that. You know, 10 points and a half is good, but you obviously want more. You don't win a game with 10 points and a half. Second down handoff goes to David Johnson, and of course he's picking up a first down now. 123 yards on 23 carries. He has been getting the ball quite a lot, and that's not going to change here as he takes a big hit from Bobby Wagner but holds on. Bringing us up a 3rd down and 3. Single back is David Johnson as the pass is intended for Larry Fitzgerald, but he just cannot hang on to it. So Seahawks get the ball right back. We'll see play action from Wilson as he tries to escape to the outside, and he's taken down by Hassan Reddick. Nice sack there by the linebacker. 3rd down and 14 upcoming now for the Seahawks. Can they convert on this long 3rd down opportunity? Wilson throws outside for Penny, who breaks first contact, but he will not get much farther. Forced out of bounds after a gain of 4. So both teams seem to be stymied yet again by the defenses as David Johnson goes left side, maybe picks up 2. And already a 3rd and long now for the Cardinals. Single back is Johnson as Rosen with decent protection, but as time runs out, he'll be sacked by REEV. And well, now it's the Seahawks' turn. Both teams have just been trading field position at this point in the game as Rashad Penny takes this carry to the outside, and he's got some space, but a nice open field shoestring tackle made by Hassan Reddick, who is in pursuit. That was a big run from Rashad Penny. We'll see him on second down. Wilson, play action, throwing out in the flats now for his tight end Ed Dixon, who gets past Pat Pete and then is brought down. So 3rd down and 8 now for the Seahawks. Wilson setting up a screen. He's nearly hit as he throws, and that pass falls into the dirt. And the teams just continue to trade field position here in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10, nice completion over the middle to Larry Fitzgerald. That's good for 18 yards. Nice to see the Cardinals start their drive off with a big 1st down play. On 1st down, again, rose into the air. This time it's Bryce Butler underneath, and he picks up a 1st down as they move into Seahawks territory. Okay. 2nd down and 10, trips to the left. Handoff goes right to David Johnson, who shrugs off 1 but is immediately tackled. Gain of 4. Now 3rd and medium, empty look for Josh Rosen. Throwing over the middle, that's complete to his tight end, Jermaine Gresham, who moves the chains, picking up 9 when he only needed 6. Another 3rd down, this time 3rd and 10 as we have less than a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Rosen steps up and throws, finding Larry Fitzgerald, but he will be marked a yard shy. So the Cardinals bring out the field goal unit to take their lead for the day, and that is blocked by the Seahawks. Picked up by Bradley McDougald, who is thankfully brought down by the holder. But a big opportunity there goes for nothing as the Seahawks keep this one knotted up at 10 apiece as we're moving into the fourth quarter. The last play of the third quarter, handoff goes to Rashad Penny as he makes a nice move, and Penny will get close if he doesn't pick up the first down as we move into the fourth quarter. Now a 3rd and 8 for the Seahawks. Wilson goes play action, firing over the middle. There's Jerron Brown fighting down to the 32-yard line. The Seahawks are threatening early here in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10, Wilson goes handoff to Penny, who tries to cut outside, and he'll stumble, and that'll be cleaned up by Budda Baker. Nice tackle by the safety. I form on 2nd and 12. It's a Wilson throw wide open over the middle as the tight end Ed Dixon as he's down inside the 10-yard line. Pat Pete with the tackle. It's 1st and goal, Seahawks. I formation, handoff goes to Penny, and he is shut down there by Kim Dichie, and that was Dion Buchanan. So 3rd and goal from the 9. Wilson under pressure, and he's just going to throw that one out of the back of the end zone. So the Seahawks get the field goal. They take the 3-point lead with 10 minutes to go here in the fourth. Rosen throwing to start this drive. That's a nice completion to David Johnson as he gets a first down. Actually, no. 3rd and inches. But this time, David Johnson to the outside, and he's got more than a couple inches. David Johnson picks up 14 on that carry. He's up to 146 yards now on 29 carries. Not as many big runs here in the second half, but still producing. And now we'll see David Johnson in the pass game, picking up a first down. Rosen now, 183 yards, 20 for 30, a touchdown and a pick. 1st and 10, Rosen steps up in the pocket, pressure as he throws it. Shaquille Griffin gets his 2nd pick of the game. They were looking for J.J. Nelson. Like I said, that's one of the few guys who can keep pace with J.J. Nelson, and he was actually ahead of him on that play. So Seahawks take over, but inside their own 10-yard line, and Penny is going the wrong way. A loss of 2. They're now starting this drive from their own 4-yard line. Strong formation, Wilson hands it off to Carson, and Chris Carson gets close to a first down marker. That'll make it a much more manageable 3rd down and 3 now for the Seahawks. From the 12, it'll be Wilson to throw. He's flushed out of the pocket. Ball's loose, picked up by Chandler Jones, and Jones walks it into the end zone. Seahawks, no, my God, I did it again. Cardinals touchdown off the defensive turnover. Hassan Reddick gets yet another sack, and Chandler Jones was there to pick up the ball before it even hit the ground. What a play by our 2 edge rushers, and just like that, Arizona takes the lead 17-13 with 7 minutes to go. Seahawks come right back out though, and there's Tyler Lockett with a big play. A gain of 23. Seahawks still have plenty of time to get themselves back in this game. Wilson now goes left side, and there's Tyler Lockett on back-to-back plays. Wilson trying to rebound from that turnover. 2nd down and 2 now for the Seahawks. Wilson, quick throw to the outside. It's intercepted. The rookie Christian Campbell gets the first of his career, and it's against Russell Wilson. Brought down by Tyler Lockett, and the Seahawks have now turned the ball over on back-to-back drives. And Arizona now with a big chance to extend their lead and potentially put this game out of reach. 1st and 10, there's a throw underneath. Jermaine Gresham picks up the first down, a nice gain of 11. They're well into field goal range now. The field goal would make this a touchdown game as David Johnson nowhere to go on that carry. Loss of 3. 3rd down and 10. Rosen to the air. Good protection. You don't want to take a sack here, and he's missing Larry Fitzgerald, and he's kind of lucky that one wasn't picked. Arizona does get the field goal, though, to make this a touchdown game, and now with less than 3.5 minutes to go, Tyler Lockett has it ripped out by Budda Baker. The Seahawks desperately need to find the end zone. Already a 3rd down and 8, though. Wilson rolling to the outside, meets Hassan Reddick. 3.5 sacks now for the linebacker. He is really fitting in well on that edge rush roll. And now Arizona with a chance to just put this game away. David Johnson, it's time to put the rest of this game on your back. He's been carrying the offense all day. Let's see if he can continue to do so here. Is inside the 2-minute warning. He picks up a massive first down. Seahawks are going to start eating timeouts now. 3rd and 10, Seahawks out of timeouts. David Johnson breaking first contact. He should have been down a long time ago, but picks up 7. Cardinals kick the field goal to make this a 10-point game, and at this point, Seahawks are going to need a miracle. 1st and 10, that throw's nearly picked. Brian Body Calhoun now playing for the injured Jamar Taylor. Nearly picks that one off. 2nd down and 10. Wilson again to throw, looking right side, and now Patrick Peterson nearly comes away with an interception. Back-to-back throws by Russell Wilson, almost picked, and he has a completion percentage of just 50. 3rd and 10, this one will be intercepted. It's Antoine Bethea. Game over. Seahawks lose. Cardinals 3-1. They have got to be one of the biggest surprises of the early season. Now with a 3-1 record, the question is this Cardinals team legit? Can they keep this going? A 3-1 record is nothing to really sneeze at. Obviously it's early, but I mean, they basically dominated in every aspect of this game. They still had 4 giveaways, but they're able to come away with the win, and at the end of the day, that is all that matters. 3-1, let's go. So we'll take a look at the stats, Not a horrible day from Rosen. 198 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Wilson with 2 interceptions on the day. David Johnson finishing with 35 carries, 168 yards, no touchdowns on the day though. And he also led the way in receiving. 6 receptions, 44 yards. Larry Fitzgerald, though, with 5 receptions, 80 yards, and a touchdown, the lone receiving touchdown of the day. And on defense, Hassan Reddick had himself a day. 10 tackles, 3.5 sacks, and he had himself a forced fumble that went for a touchdown. Picks for Christian Campbell and Antoine Bethea, both their first of the season. And of course, the forced fumble by Hassan Reddick, scooped up by none other than Chandler Jones for the interception. Fortunately, we do have some bad news as Jamar Taylor has a shoulder tear. He will be out for 4 weeks. So Brian Body Calhoun will be playing in his place. And this hot start for the Cardinals has them sitting atop the NFC West at 3-1 with 2 teams at 2-2 behind them, and the Rams finally getting their first win of the season, but still 1-3. The Cardinals do play the 49ers, who are now losers of 2 straight games. Players of the week, Hassan Reddick earned himself a nod again. 10 tackles, 3.5 sacks, and a forced fumble. That's absolutely good enough to get you Defensive Player of the Week. Moving on, we do have some contracts to negotiate. Dion Buchanan looking to get himself a contract. 3 years. We're going to make it $17.3 million. And he just wants a little bump to the bonus. We can do that for him. And we decided, you know what? Larry Legend has got to retire an Arizona Cardinal. We're going to give him that 2-year contract, even though we know we're going to see some regression. And he is happy to come back. So now we look forward to our game against the 2-2 49ers. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe, hit that bell button so you always know when the Cardinals franchise videos come out. And I will see you guys next week. Comment down below who your game MVP was. Let's go Cardinals.
Back from the dead.